The guilty pleasure. You know, what is it? You know, it's that music that for some reason we just don't feel real comfortable putting it out there. And it can be anything. It can be those soft rock AM radio, those American AM radio hits of the 1970s. So when you jump in the car, you're tuning in those yacht rock hits. Who knows? It can be a lot of different things to different people. Maybe it's those cheesy heavy metal sounds from the 1980s and 1990s. For me, the guilty pleasure is centered around a specific label and a specific sound from the 1990s. There was a label, house music label, that specifically made music that was not for your head, made to create a mood and a vibe that was lush and where all the beautiful people came together. And that was the Naked Music label in the 1990s. So, Naked Music label specialized in these kind of deep house sounds, lush, and all the rough edges smoothed away, and all that was left is party vibe for the penthouse apartment lifestyle. And it was actually a very successful label in the 90s. And these are my guilty pleasure. So when I come home on a Friday after a long week, and I want to just hear some mellow vibes, pour yourself a drink, and let the music flow over you. Naked Music was the way to go. Whenever I see these at the record store, I try to grab these 12 inches if I come across them. And I used to see them more often before. I don't see them so often anymore. And you could come across these. They all had pretty much the same. That was the Naked Music label. The covers always had these, sex kittens, and all invoke that vibe of a Euro jet set lifestyle, flying from New York to London to Paris to wherever, or at least that's the illusion of the music. And all of these had that same, to one degree or another. There's a few others I'd like to show you, but they're, we live in puritanical times, folks, and unfortunately, even showing a drawing of a woman's breast is liable to offend somebody. But you get the idea. They have these bold colors, and very indicative of the music and the sound. There's one more. Cover it again. I don't want to offend the fragile sensibilities of the American Puritan. So all pretty harmless, and I always imagine it being the soundtrack to like the ultimate party somewhere in my mind, a party that goes on all weekend and up in some high-rise somewhere and sipping on drinks and doing all the other things that adults did then and do now. And then at the end of the evening, splitting with your companion for the next weekend. So if there's any one band that was kind of indicative of this sound and this lifestyle, it was probably my favorite record of this particular sound, which was by not really a band, but a project called Blue Six. And you can see from the album cover there that exactly what kind of vibe they're going for, and the names of the songs tell the story. Let's do it together. It's all pretty pretty nice. But I still give this spins on occasion whenever the mood comes upon me and I want to escape in my mind to that lush and beautiful place where all the beautiful people are. And so that's the guilty pleasure for me, the Naked Music label. And the lush, harmless sounds of Blue 6. All right, folks, thank you. Hope you enjoyed that.